Let's make a reversible knit beanie. For this project, I'm using my Addi machine, and here I have Lion Brand yarn. This is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams. This is a number 3 worsted, and this is the Genie color, multicolored ombre. I'm going to start out by casting on. I'm just finding the 3 black pins, and to cast on, and because this yarn is thinner, I'm going to take my time and be really careful to make sure each hook grabs the yarn in front, behind, in front, behind, in front, behind, and I'm going to work my way around this circle until I get to where I started. Once I reach around the entire circle, I'm going to open the yarn holder feeder. I'm going to put in my yarn. I'm going to close the door, and I'm slowly going to crank out just the first couple of rows. For this beanie, I'm going to be knitting around 150 rows. This can vary person to person, so you'll see later on in the video, I will measure the length of my hat. I like it to be around 24-25 inches long. I'm using power adapter. I can put the link in the description below. It just makes making these hats and other projects super easy. Again, you just want to take your time on just the first few rows to make sure you don't have any dropped stitches. As you go along, when the project starts to hit your table, you just want to fold it up and make sure you don't get any tension on your project. Otherwise, it's going to cause problems and it's going to pull and it may drop a stitch on you. Here's a better view of my adapter with my power drill. And again, I'm doing about 150 rows. If you're not sure how many rows to knit for your particular head, or if you're making this for someone else, is just to measure it. Again, I like my slouchy. This is a slouchy hat, so I like it a little bit longer. So it was about 23 inches. About 10 rows equals about 1 inch, but of course this completely depends on the type of yarn you're using, what kind of tension you have. So here I am grabbing a measuring tape, and to measure this, you just want to pull your project, start at the top, and then stretch it out. And here you can see it's about 23 inches. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to take a darning needle and I'm going to cast off. And simply, you're just going to grab each loop and then rotate your machine, carefully making sure you don't drop any of the loops, otherwise you will have a dropped stitch. So I tend to take my time in this part of the hat making process. Some people like to grab a couple at a time. I find I just end up knotting my yarn, as you can see here. So you just want to take care and always pull toward you. Don't pull straight up or away from you. Again, you'll pull off the loops and you will have drop stitches. So I'm just going to work my way around the hat until I reach the other end and take my work off my machine. Once you have your hat or your project off the machine, you're going to take it and you're going to stretch it out. Don't worry, you're not going to unravel anything. This is inside out. I'm going to turn it right side out, or reverse. I don't know. These are very easy to make. All you need to do is cinch either end. I am not using pom-pom on this particular project. Again, I just want a simple slouchy hat. Even though we're coming out of winter, I love wearing hats. So this is nice and thin. So grab the tube on either end, and then I will slip my hand in, grab the other end, and then pull it so it folds in on itself, so it's folded in half. And then just work it so it's equal on both sides. Give it a good stretch. And then you want to cinch again the bottom of your hat, or the top rather, making sure not to pull too tight. You don't want to break your yarn. And then I pull the top and just everting the curl there so it comes in together nicely and you don't have any knots or bumps or lumps. Again, pull it tightly, be careful not to break the yarn. I put a simple knot in my hat to hold it. Again, if this was just a hat that's double walled, that's not reversible, you can put a pom-pom on here that detaches so you can put it either color. Again, I'm not using a pom-pom here. Completely your choice. I can put a link below the pom-poms I get off Amazon. I just grab a darning needle and I'm just gonna come back through, just making sure that it's secure. And then I will reverse the hat so now you can see the color on the other side. I mean, this ombre on this lion brand yarn is just so pretty. I just pull another knot on this side. I'm going to tie one more knot just to keep it secure again. And then just grab your darning needle. And then you just want to weave the yarn in between the layers, hide the yarn, and then you just trim it off. And honestly, that's it. Your hat is done. I hope you liked this quick tutorial, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Like and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys.